Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game. But for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
Oh, what a mistake! Big chance! Quality ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Schneider. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff. And that's a nicely shaped ball. A lot of space ahead of him. De Bruyne. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
De Bruyne certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Robertson. And this is Pele. Cruyff. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. And it's Cruyff. Neymar.
Belgium, just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. It's Hazard! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal. Shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. He has done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example. Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, this looks sharp. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pele! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Neymar tries to play it through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that really is so impressive. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
It's Schneider! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Thuram. Neymar. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Saliba. Vieira. Thuram. And it's De Bruyne. Played back into the centre. Can he get on the end of this? Belgium appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they've got it again. And it's Kaká. Now it's Neymar. And this is Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. De Bruyne. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And claimed it back swiftly. That's been cut out, well played. Robertson. Schneider. Now it's Pelé. Finding their passes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Neymar. And it's Schneider. And here's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Great vision. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Thinks about... Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And reclaimed it in a trice. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.